How are you guys doing? You guys having fun? I'm loving the heckling. Keep it going. Keep drinking, please. This next comic, she is one of the first friends I ever made in stand-up comedy, and she actually produces a show here called Comic Wars, and it will be here on Monday. Make it laugh with the very funny Miranda Meadows. Keep it going, Amanda Fritz, everybody. Keep it going over that fine ass. Hell yeah. All right, so I'm going to tell a story that I've never told in front of an audience before. Because why the fuck not? Am I right? Hey. Okay, so, okay, wow, I'm really exhausted from that run-up here. Okay. Hey, all right, what's up, guys? I'm Miranda. I got low-key big tits. Yeah, keep them covered because I don't want to look at them all day. Okay. That'll sound great bombing on the podcast. That'll be great bombing in the ears later. Awesome. Okay, this story starts with me and my friends took a trip to India. And actually, one of the guys is taking photos right here. We went to India together, and he did take photos of me in India. I was tied up. Okay, I'm just kidding. They were great photos, though, Ben. So we were walking around the town of Chittanakura, which is in South India. And my friend's uncle, who is Indian and lives in India, was like, if people stare at you weird, it's because of your hair. And I go, really, sir? I think it's because of the color of my skin. But sure, I'll take that too. And he goes, you look like one of the ladies that dance outside of the Hindu deity. And I said, oh, cool, like a religious hippie. And he was like, no, like the mentally ill. He was like, these women hammer nails into trees with their forehead. I said, sir, that's mentally strong. Not even Lexapro could get us there. Lexapro, wow. That one came out of nowhere, kind of like Lexapro. Okay. But yeah, oh, what up, Ben? Okay, sit down for this one. So we went on this trip, but before we went on this 2-day trip, I took the biggest shit in the bathroom. And I had my own bathroom because I was the only girl on this trip, and which was a big dude. People don't like to mix genders over there in India, and let me just say, America should take after that, dude. Let's fucking go, homies. Fucking keep me away from any fucking man, non-binary, fucking horse. I don't give a fuck, dude. Shit, I'm gonna get canceled for this. Alright. So I took a shit in the bathroom, okay, and I fucking clogged the toilet. Let's get over it, okay? Women shit too. God damn it. The tiniest girl. Yeah, right. Okay, so I fucking clogged the toilet, okay? I clogged the goddamn toilet and I didn't know what to do. I was on a trip with all boys and I was in a house with all guys and I didn't know what to fucking do, okay? So I didn't tell anyone. So then we were on this 2-day trip and I told JP, my friend who we were visiting his family, their family, my bad. And I was like, yo, I like clogged the toilet. And he was like, what the fuck? We're like 5 hours away, dude. Like, you're just telling me this now? And he goes, don't worry, we'll get this sorted out. So we went back home, and my friend, John, he brought all of his podcast equipment there. So we were like, let's fucking do a podcast outside in India. And so while we were doing this fucking podcast, the family had called these 2 local Indian plumbers over, and they fucking throw up a fucking ladder to the outside plumbing of the fucking house. And right in front of us, while we're doing this podcast, these 2 guys are unclogging my shit from my toilet. And I just have to sit there while these podcast fucking faggots are fucking roasting me in front of the fucking people that are unclogging the toilet. And I've never been so embarrassed because, damn it, that's my time. Oh, fuck, I have 1 more minute. Okay, let me fucking speed through. Okay, so basically what had happened was, that shit happened, super embarrassing. And then what happened was we had a big party at the end of our trip. Well, it was actually a party for an arranged married couple coming back from getting married. Their like honeymoon. But all JP's family was there, and we did a stand-up show for them. And it was really cool. All the women were on this side, all the men were on this side, dude. It was fucking sick, bro. And so after my set, oh, dude, I'm explaining this all wrong, Amanda. Fuck. Okay, so let me backtrack. Remember this party, but let me backtrack a few days. And this is post the unclogging, but pre the party. I go on a solo trip. I walk around the neighborhood. I'm walking through the rice paddies, okay? And I gotta take a big shit. Then I don't know what to fucking do, okay? I don't know what to do. So all I do is I'm in the middle of the rice paddies. And I'm not in the rice paddies. I'm on the ruts above the ground, and then the rice paddies, the ruts. Bro, and I pull down my pants and I take a shit in the middle of this fucking field. Oh my God. And it was the best goddamn shit ever. I used my data. I FaceTimed my brother to show him my shit. It was 4 a.m. there, and he was half asleep. But that guy, my brother wakes up for good shit, let me tell you. Anyway, so that had happened. I took a photo of it next to a coconut. It was bigger than the coconut. It was fucking awesome, okay? Get over it. Get the fuck over it. You plugging your ears? You plugging your ears because you can't hear a woman talk about shit? Fuck it, dude. I'll shit in your mouth. I'll fucking shit in your guy's mouth right here, dude. I'll let you watch, my lady. Okay. Anyways, what had happened was I went back and bragged about it to the guys, of course, dude. I'm on a trip with guys. Of course I'm fucking bragging about it, bro. And, this is, okay, so anyways, jump to the fucking, I'm sorry, am I screaming? Whatever, who cares? It's me, it's Sam Kinison. So basically, they need it for the audio. They need it for the fucking audio. So basically what had happened was, after the fucking stand-up show, all the Indian uncles, they're all praising us in Malayalam, the language they speak. And then, all of a sudden, they start speaking in English, and they're like, yo, Miranda, I saw you pick that coconut in the rice paddy. So, he saw me take a shit in his yard. And, yeah. And that was, me gentrifying India. Okay, I'm Miranda. Sorry for screaming in your ears.
Give it up for Miranda Meadows, everybody. I'm sorry, we're getting breaking news from the field. Ben Nicholson said this is the first time she's ever admitted on stage that you clogged the toilet.
Fuck, that is true. I did try to blame it on John, but let's be honest, John is fat, so.
How long did it take for them to, because we have time to get into this. I just wrote down shitting outside, secret shitting, clogging toilet. How long did it take for them to unclog the toilet?
Bro, it was like 15 minutes. They had to undo pipes and they threw. Okay, let's be real though. It was mainly toilet paper.
Okay.
Even though they've got the fucking hoses there in the bathroom, because they do bathroom differently over there.
Should we believe that it was mostly toilet paper?
Fuck all y'all! I'm being vulnerable up here, and you guys are looking at me like I'm a monster.
Survey says, show your tits.
I look up.
So they're doing a podcast as they're unclogging the toilet.
Yeah.
Did you catch any of that sweet unclogging audio in your podcast?
Yeah, we did, and I got no fucking followers from it. It was.
Oh. And then you shit in a rice field. Tell me about that.
It was the best thing ever. If I'm being honest, it was great. And you know how they use cow manure for fucking fertilization? Yeah. Yeah, human manure is even fucking better, dude. Fucking, you want your baby to have 6 fingers, no incest? Fucking.
What was the stand-up show?
Am I the crazy one? I know I'm the crazy one, but goddammit, can you guys just fucking act like you're relating to me? Thank you, Queen. I'll get your number later.
What the fuck was the stand-up show like?
Oh, it was. I was a white girl in a chudidar, which is a traditional Indian dress.
Nice.
And I wore Nikes, and the first thing I said was, had to wear Nikes with my chudidar in case I had to dunk on some elephants. And it did fucking crush. It did crush. And then I proceeded to bomb, and then I went up, and I did well, and then I bombed, and then I did well, and then I bombed, and then got the fuck out of there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I did it was right in front of two, so it was like if we were arranged married, hey. And so it was like I was doing stand-up at the corner of this stage, and they were up here on the stage with me. And I tried to crowd work them, and I was like, "Do you guys know each other's favorite color?" And they were like, "You're being really fucking racist. Of course we know their favorite fucking." No, just kidding. But they did. They did know each other's favorite color.
Is that why you went to India for the wedding?
It was blue and yellow. God.
Thank you, Johnny. It was blue. What was your favorite
Maize and gold, baby. UVM colors, motherfucker.
Why did you guys go to India?
We went to India. No, we were not invited for the wedding. They specifically said, do not come for the wedding.
We're going to perform instead.
But no, my roommate, who's roommates with me and Ben, yep, the photographer is my roommate. He takes photos of me all the time.
This time she's awake when he's doing it.
Takes photos of me while I'm sleeping, while I'm fucking sleeping. That's Ben Nicholson right there.
That's why I hired him.
But we went to India because our other roommate is Indian, and yeah.
Oh, the one that you hate because they're non-binary. Got it.
You said it.
I was like, big tits.
No, but now I have, my girlfriend is Indian, and it's not a fucking thing. Okay? I don't have a fucking thing for Indian people. Okay? I don't have
Do we believe her? Do we believe her?
I don't, thank you. I don't have a fetish. I have a foot fetish. I do. I will admit to having a fucking foot fetish. Yeah, I'll stick my big toe in her pussy and vice versa. I don't give a fuck. Try it, boys. Put your big toe in your girl's pussy. Fucking she'll say I love you for once. But yeah, my girlfriend's Indian. Her parents are always trying to set her up in an arranged marriage, but I'm already rearranging them guts.
Hey. We love love on this show. We love love. How long have you guys been together? Almost a year, right?
We've been a year and a month.
Wow. Do they know that you guys are together yet?
Her parents do. We celebrated Diwali last week and a half ago.
Nice.
Yeah, that was cool, but her extended family doesn't, so I hope none of them watch or listen to this podcast.
They're like, your friends are really loud. And
Yeah.
very handsy.
Sorry, I'm loud. They should have known that and turned my microphone down. I'm just sorry. Keep it going, your sound guy. I love
Keep it
that.
All right, so big tits.
Yes.
Does your back hurt all the time also as well?
No, they don't,
You like how
they
it
don't
also
hurt, but
as
like
well?
I have to remind myself to like sit up straight.
Yeah.
Because they do be right, ladies? They be weighing them down. Yeah.
That's right.
They be, yeah.
Wow, we're the
Yeah.
biggest tits in the room. Did you
Yeah,
hear that,
clearly
Silas?
the biggest reason. You guys might not be able to see it underneath their sweatshirt, but they're there. You know.
Anyone have a question about any other toilets that Miranda has clogged recently?
I have a question.
Paris, what's your
I
question?
have more of a statement than a question.
Okay,
Okay.
Paris,
Don't
what's
be
your
ashamed of being loud. I'm also loud as fuck.
Paris
Yep,
is
we can
loud.
tell. Okay.
Yeah.
No, and I respect it.
And I respect you.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
be ashamed of that. Do it. Talk about your titties, talk about your pussy.
Me.
Miranda doesn't need that encouragement.
I didn't even talk about either of those. I talked about my shit. Is that okay too?
I'm the same way. I encourage it. I'm here for you.
Cut to me and her fighting in the fucking patio after this. No, I have the bigger voice. Me
I have
too.
a fatter pussy. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, and I'll let you have that.
Just talk about your pussy more. It's literally all I talk about. Oh, now I'm doing Miranda. This is so
You know, I
great.
talk about other things. I have other stories, but they just happen to be with me shitting, okay?
I've never heard this India story before.
We have a question in the back.
Question.
Did you go to your girlfriend's like family event and did you say you were just friends?
Did you go to your girlfriend's family event and did you just say
Nah,
you're
they know
friends?
they know I'm licking her pussy for sure. When you go over someplace and you're the only white person and you look like fucking gay Sam Kinison, they know you're fucking gay. Well,
Yeah.
also no, her mom and dad and her sister know, but her like family, friends, and cousins do not know. So one of her cousins came over.
You were just so
That's enough, Claire.
Yeah, talk to me after. I'll be fighting in the parking lot with this bitch over here.
I begged her to watch this show. That's enough. No, Okay, last question and then I'll let you go. I have to get out of here by 9:30.
Big. Wait, question?
Question?
We have heard from an unsupported source that
What the
they
fuck?
replaced the toilet while you were doing the podcast.
Replaced it? They replaced the toilet while you were
Who
doing the podcast.
Who the is fucking Audrey here, dude? Like, who the fuck? What the fuck? Were you? This just in. Are you getting this from your fucking earpiece? Who the? What? Bitch, Ben, shut the fuck up! You're a photographer for a reason tonight, bitch! Let the fucking photos speak, bro!
This is a breaking news exclusive. Do not ever let Miranda shit anywhere near your bathroom, your friend's bathroom. Believe it or not, Miranda's actually not allowed to shit here. That's why.
You know what was really funny is that the comic that I think is coming up next was like, you got many stories. Tell all your stories. And I took the one that's just gonna make me like embarrassed for my life for the next 25 years.
Hell yeah. And that's what it's about. Miranda Meadows, everybody. Hell yeah. Make it loud with a very funny Harper Rose Drummond!
Keep it going for all the comics you've seen tonight. Big Titty Miranda, Gay Jay, everyone else. I love that. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see, you guys. I'm gonna tell you a cute little story. Okay. Let's see. About 2 years ago, I decided I needed to go take a little mental health walk. Does anyone else want to have health insurance? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we're rich. I love that. But I'm not. And it's less sad when I say it in an accent. Okay, and legally I can do that because I want to. And yeah, so about 2 years ago, I decided I just needed, like, the night wasn't going the way I wanted it to. I needed to go take a little mental health walk. But the only thing is, like I just said, it was at night. It was at 2:38 a.m. Okay, clock it. And I had about 21 shots that night. Uh-oh! Yeah, I can drink, you pussies under the table! Okay, all right. No, I think we can tell by my energy, I cannot. But but the only reason I was still standing and able to move was because I was just ripping lines of Adderall. Who's horny? Boner alert. Okay, Adderall heads, okay? You look like you invented it, but what's going on? I was like, indeed, she will look It's a podcast like, is this comic having a mental breakdown? Yes. So I decided the night wasn't going the way I wanted it to, right? And so like I decided to just take a shot every time I felt like I was rejected, and that's how we got to 21, okay? And unfortunately, it could not make me black out because I was on what? Adderall, clock it. All right, so, okay, so. What if I was dead? Okay, so anyway, I decided to walk 4 miles home, and after just drinking and just snorting everything I could, I was just feeling like a loser, whatever. I'm walking home, and my friends was, they were really nervous about me. They're like, why don't you just Uber? And I'm like, I'm not upper class, okay? I have $4 to my name and a taser and Spirit, so here we go. Which ironically is what I fly. But so, I decided to just start like walking home, and I wasn't afraid to walk home because I was raised by strong women. Like they weren't just shattering the glass ceiling, they were also shattering skin and bone. And so I honestly didn't even know the patriarchy was a bad thing until like last week because they were strong, okay, a little too strong. Like we need to stop these women. Okay, if you left, you should be in jail. But so that joke's a barometer. But anyways, the women were the scary ones in my family, so that's just how I navigated the world. So 2 years ago, again, walking home late as fuck. And if you're familiar with Echo Park, I am making my way on Sunset, and I'm right outside Masa Bakery, and all of a sudden this car pulls up, and it has like rims and like a cloud of marijuana, like trifling out. We love to see it. And this guy starts catcalling me like pretty and like obscenely, and it's really gnarly. And at this point, I'm like in heels walking home too. Okay, baddies who can't. And I'm just kidding. I'm a good rat. Okay. And he threw up and got soft. His dick went inverted. Okay. But so, don't be confident. Okay. Fuck you. Okay. It was actually him who catcalled me. How'd you find out about this show? Okay. So. Your girlfriend's calling the police. What's going on? So, anyways, I look around and I notice that I am the only one on this, I'm the only one out, okay? I guess I'm the only one who parties, losers! And this guy, he's revving his engine, and he kind of like steers his car towards the sidewalk where I am. And at this point, I just stop. I survey the scene, and I realize I'm completely all alone. And he keeps yelling, and he keeps yelling, and he rolls down the window even more. And then I realized like I had to do what I think anyone would do in this situation. So I approached his car with my taser in hand, and at this point he starts rolling up the window. He's like, "Oh no!" And I knock on his window, and I was just like, "Hey, what the fuck's going on?" I was like, "Oh, you're not so brave now?" And he was like, "I was just saying you were pretty." Okay, someone thinks so. And then every show, someone has to be my enemy, and it's you. So anyways, he was just like, what do you want? And I was like, well, funny you should ask. I would like a ride home, please. And he was like, are you sure you feel comfortable getting in the car with a stranger? And I opened the door because it wasn't locked, and I was like, first mistake. I get in and I close it, and I look at him, and he's like, and I was like, I think you'll find you're gonna be way more scared of me than I am of you. And I flashed my taser in his face. He's like, okay, just, where do you live? And I was like, San Diego. And he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, just kidding. But wouldn't it be crazy if that was true? And he was like, yeah, almost as crazy as getting into the car with someone who is also as drunk as you are. And I was like, hey, let's go! Okay. And because you would have to be drunk to be catcalling like that alone at 2:38 a.m. I'm like, you don't even have a friend in the car? Idiot! And then, anyways, I give him my real address because the strong women in my family taught me not to lie. And so we pull up outside of my apartment, and he was just like, okay, well, wow, what a crazy experience. I guess I'll be seeing you. And then I was just like, wow, what the fuck happened to gentlemen these days? You're not gonna smoke me out? I can smell what's going on in here. And he was like, whoa. He's like, I don't know if you need anything else. I was like, what are you, my dad? And it turns out he was my daddy. He smoked me out. And I'm getting out of the car is generous. I was more like stumbling like a baby giraffe. And I get out of the car, and he was like, wait, can I give you a hug? And then I was like, sure. And so we hug, and you see where the microphone is? Subtract like a foot. He was like down here, and I'm up here in heels. And then I give him a hug, and I'm like about to go inside. He's like, wait, can I get your number? And I was like, no, Jesus Christ, you're a stranger. But I was like, but you can finger me. And he did! All right, that's it.
From dating advice with Harper. Hell yeah. That is the most insane story I've ever heard.
And unfortunately, it legally is true.
It legally is true.
Yeah.
And you guys have been together ever since?
I know, yeah, me and Ivan, like this.
Aww. Did he really smoke you out?
No, he did, and I didn't have time to say it, but I'll say it now. While we were smoking, my phone was in my back pocket, and I accidentally FaceTimed my mom, and I take out my phone, I'm like, what? And she was like, Harper Rose, what are you doing? Like, who are you hanging out with like this? Because she has my location. She's like, what are you doing outside of your apartment this late? Who are you with? And I go, I don't know. What's your name, bro? And he's like, Ivan! Yeah.
And you're like, you made me like this.
Yeah. This is a product of you, Mom! Okay.
Are you happy now? She's like, it's a good boy.
Like, let's see what his cum tastes like. Okay.
Did he finger you?
Spicy, yeah.
Yes, that is better than an Uber. Fuck
It
that.
honestly was, yeah. Kind of like an Uber pool moment. No, and I didn't give him my number, but we exchanged Instagrams, and I gave him my underwear as like I was like on one. I'm like, also, I'm so shy, I don't know what the fuck came, it was the Adderall. I was like, take it! And, and then he sent me a picture of him smelling the, I like woke up at like 9 in the morning, like, what the fuck did I do last night? I was like, did I dream this? And then I checked my Instagram, he's like, great meeting you, wanna go to Millie's? And he sent me a picture of him smelling my underwear, and he's like, last night was crazy! So I blocked him because my choice.
I love that giving him your number was too intimate, but you were like, here's my underwear!
Smell the inside of me! Yeah.
That's where you were!
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So drink your pineapple juice, ladies! You never know. Yeah.
I think we do know after this
Yeah.
show. I think we do. Do you have your taser on you right now?
No, it got taken away.
Okay. Who took the taser away, Harper?
TSA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you just have a drawer full of them. You're like,
I
Monday,
do.
Tuesday, Wednesday. You're like, just.
Yeah. The pink one got taken, but I have the purple one, so y'all can fuck off. No.
Okay, so we know what to get her for Christmas.
Mhm.
It's a taser.
Yeah.
Jesus. So who were the strong women in your life that made this
My
happen?
abusers?
Yes.
My mom. Big Titty Allison, my mom.
Nice.
Bigger Titty Betty, my grandma.
Okay.
And then kind of flat titty Lori, R.I.P.
Oh,
and
sorry, Lori.
my other grandma.
Love you, Grandma.
Yeah.
Have bigger titties next time.
Dang, but all the small chested girls, like, they die
Yeah, they
in my
do.
family.
Because they can't stay warm.
Oh, we don't let it get. No, okay, but yeah, no, they do.
I only book women with big tits. Sorry, did you not catch on to the show?
That's why I stuffed my bra. I'm like, I'm getting booked tonight, sweetie.
Yeah. I was like, not to be weird, but like, what are we working with? Yeah. What are your credits? No. What is Victoria's Secret?
You're like, what's your bra size? I'm like,
Yeah, stuffed or unstuffed.
Like, do you want a ride home from this or not? I feel like you could give a combo, like, self-defense dating advice show. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just like how to abuse men into loving you.
Into love, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we not agree?
She threw me for, I'm like, well, see, I'm sober right now, so I'm like, I'm too shy, no.
Oh, I hate that. Wow, let's get you just you're like just absolutely going after the front row. They were like, but I'm shy.
I know, then the second it stops, I'm like, sorry everybody, oh boy. Delete what you just heard, please.
Oh,
Okay.
that was stage Harper. That wasn't the real me. Jesus Christ. Do you have a prescription for Adderall, or you just
Girl, I
party?
used to, but I got caught selling it, so they...
You gotta stop getting caught. They took your taser, they
I
took
know.
your pills.
I know! Honestly, this is like my redemption story. I need to get something from tonight, so...
Yeah. We're showing this in court to be like, she has changed.
Yeah.
This is recovery at its finest.
Thank you.
Barbara Walters interview. You know,
Yeah.
that's when I realized.
No, because actually...
Okay, that's
Yeah.
hilarious. Okay, so I just wrote down strong woman, sad face. It's
Which honestly is accurate.
because at first you said it and I was like, yeah, and then you kept going and I was like, oh.
No, it's a bad thing how strong... They went too far.
Yeah.
You know?
They were too. So you were raised by your mom, your aunt, and your grandma, or
Yeah.
your mom and your grandma's.
Grandma, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah.
Listen, we haven't met her. We don't know.
They're fine, okay? She likes it hot, but yeah.
Have you tried to break into anyone else's car since?
No, but I mean, I broke into someone's house before this.
Okay. Yes.
Wait, this is
No.
recorded? Just kidding! Okay.
Everything on the show is fictional and made up live for television.
La, just kidding. Okay, but anyway, why was I singing? Okay, but so, no, it was my friend's boyfriend. He cheated on her, and so we broke into his, we were like 21, allegedly.
Justified.
And we allegedly ransacked the place, like took like all of his Coke, like $100 bills, which also douche, like, okay.
Gross.
Use a $1 bill like the people, okay, yeah.
Unrelatable drug addicts.
No. Yeah, and then we just ransacked everything. And I took one of his throw pillows on his couch.
That's petty. But honestly, a man with a throw pillow. So.
Untrustworthy, yeah.
Did you keep all of his shit or did you sell it off?
I mean, I gave most of it to my friend, but I did keep the pillow because I really liked it. It was beautiful, it was beaded, it was so pretty.
It was a beaded pillow?
It probably was his like wife's house I stole from, to be honest.
He was married?
I don't know, who knows what this fellow was up to, but it wasn't good.
I'm not saying that we should break into men's houses and take their throw pillows, but I'm not saying that we shouldn't, is what.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a question for Harper? Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns that we can?
And I agree, I think we covered it.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
The last time we were on a show together. No, I'm just kidding.
We kissed.
We
We can tell them. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've literally kissed before.
We did. That was never said a single word to you in my life.
No. And I ate a whole salmon feast before.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I didn't expect to kiss anyone. I'm like, oh, taste the salmon. Okay.
I was really polite. I put my hands behind my back. I was like, well, this will be a nice stage kiss. And then I was like, oh, we're kissing.
My bad. I commit.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I felt bad because I had just licked a window before.
You did, like, yeah, you were like giving Windex. I was giving like salmon fillet.
I did have Windex. I just kept smelling my own breath the whole night, and I was like, fabuloso. What is happening?
That's why I had to DM you and apologize. I was like, I owe you, I owe you an amends for like what you just tasted, but.
That's okay, because I cleaned the garlic salmon. It's like we're a good team.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
true.
mean?
That
Let
is
me just
true.
get you a key to my apartment so you don't break in.
Okay, look at this. And I'll give you a matching taser. So.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
What is happening right now?
Okay, are we scissoring?
Are we falling in love?
Oh,
Keep it going for Harper, everybody. Thank you so much.